Hello beautiful souls, Kerryn here from Holistic Essentials, coming to you from my sister's beautiful home in Canada. It is absolutely glorious here right now. The sun is shining, the sky is blue, there are golden leaves on trees that the fall colors are just starting to turn, and it's a really magical space. I do really love the frequency and the vibration of Canada. And of course my body clock is trying to adjust. So we're looking at the energy forecast for the 13th to the 19th of October 2025. And as we move into this week ahead, we have Venus as she gracefully glides into her home sign of Libra. So the air feels softer, sweeter, and more harmonious. It's such a beautiful frequency and energy. We are reminded that beauty is not a luxury, it is medicine for the soul. So this transit invites us to slow down, to breathe, and to allow ourselves to be fully present in moments of stillness and moments of peace, and to surround ourselves with people and places and experiences that uplift your spirit. Venus in Libra teaches the sacred balance between giving and receiving, between independence and connection. And this is an ideal time to nurture relationships with presence and grace. It's a beautiful time to explore your creativity, to bring beauty into your sacred spaces, or simply revel in the sensual pleasures of life. So for you, that may be a really nourishing meal, light some candles, be really mindful in the preparation of the food, share a meal with somebody that is really close to your heart. It could be a bath surrounded by candles and essential oils. It could be a walk in nature, taking a moment to allow yourself to connect fully with the beauty of nature. I did that this morning on my walk, and it was so beautiful because the leaves on the trees here, so different to where I am from in Australia. All the leaves on the trees, they're quite small, but they twinkle. So it's like the sunlight is twinkling on the leaves, and they make this beautiful sound as the breeze moves through them. And so there's these opportunities for you to connect more intentionally with nature, the life force of nature, the intelligence of nature. Or perhaps it might just be simply sitting in stillness, perhaps in the sunlight. Perhaps it might be listening to the sounds around you. You might make a herbal tea, whatever it is. Venus whispers to us that you are worthy of harmony and beauty. She asks where you can restore balance in your relationships, your home, and within yourself. And balance is not found, right? It's something that we cultivate ourselves through conscious presence. It's asking ourselves the question, where am I out of balance? Where do I need to bring more harmony and balance into my experience? On October 14, Pluto stations direct. So after months of being in retrograde, the Lord of Transformation begins to move forward once more. Pluto's direct motion signals a deep energetic turning point. So whatever has been unearthed since May, the shadows, the fears, or the buried truths, now seek integration and alchemy. So Pluto is asking for radical honesty. What patterns are you ready to release? What old identities no longer serve the empowered version of who you are becoming? What I love is when we meet our shadows with compassion instead of fear, we reclaim the fragments of our soul that have been longing to return home, to experience this sense of wholeness. Pluto reminds us that power is not domination, it is remembrance. That true power is born from self-awareness, from embodying both the darkness and the light within us. So this week, honor the parts of yourself that you have once hidden or denied, as they are the keys to your transformation. On October 16 or 17 to 18, 19, wherever you are in the world, there is the Arcturus Gateway. So during this portal, and Arcturus is a star that is 25 times bigger than our Earth, which is phenomenal in itself. But also, as this alignment is occurring, it's something that we will easily be able to see in the night sky. When the sun aligns with the brilliance of Arcturus, this is a celestial beacon of higher consciousness and abundance. The Arcturians are known as benevolent star beings who assist humanity in awakening, in healing, and remembering our multi-dimensional nature. As these high-frequency light codes stream to Earth, they activate our intuition, expand our perception, and align us with prosperity consciousness. So you may feel called to meditate, to journal, or simply spend time under the stars and opening your heart to receive divine guidance. This gateway offers us a moment of pure light infusion, a chance to attune to frequencies of love, compassion, and creative manifestation. So the invitation is for you to allow this cosmic frequency energy, this current, to cleanse your auric field and awaken new levels of your spiritual gifts. So you might like to place your hand over your heart and repeat, I am a vessel of divine light. I receive and radiate the frequencies of love, abundance, and unity. So let's see what additional energies we have available to us in this week ahead. What else would you like to share with us? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. What else do we need to know? All Akashic records. Yes. How good. Clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. I love this. How great is this? And it's so aligned with the energy, as always, of this week ahead. And, you know, it's like asking yourself, how is this repeated story, situation, old hurt, pain, or belief system that I'm holding on to, how is that serving me? How is that benefiting me in being the best version of who I want to be, who I'm becoming? And so this is where we need to, you know, the word polarity is coming through to me. So we don't know what we do want if we haven't experienced what we don't want, right? We don't know how to experience joy if we haven't had those situations in our lives where we have experienced suffering or pain or loss or grief, whatever it may be. So again, these situations and these opportunities are opportunities. These life experiences, these situations are opportunities for us to identify who we want to be, how we want to live our life, what we do want to experience, what we don't want to experience. And so this is an opportunity for you to reflect and ask yourself, what action can I take, what decision can I make today that allows me the opportunity to be the best version of myself? And I think that's such a powerful self-inquiry for you to be able to, the word that's coming through is like regulate. You know, how can we regulate and how can we align to who we want to be or who we want to become if we're not, it's like auditing. The word is coming through as auditing. If we're not auditing regularly our choices, our decisions, how we're nurturing our body, how we're taking care of ourselves, if we don't regularly audit that, then we're not in a place to make the changes, the positive changes that will serve your best and highest good. All right, what else for the week ahead? What heart focus? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chamber of Transformation. How amazing is this? Rebecca Campbell's new cards. I love them. Chamber of, and of course I'm drawn directly to the butterflies as well as this incredible, beautiful violet light, golden light. Brain is still on, wrong time zone. So what is coming through to me with that is like we are all actively going through a metamorphosis. And we go through multiple throughout our life here in this human incarnation. And often this is where, you know, we can feel like life is happening to us. We can feel like there's no light at the end of the tunnel. We can feel like we're on this kind of merry-go-round of same, you know, the same story, the same people, the same experiences. And sometimes we can feel like we're not moving forward. And so this is a message to you to let you know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And if you can find moments of being present and being in stillness and asking what is this teaching me? How is this happening for me instead of why is this happening to me? And it's like literally you are the phoenix rising from the ashes many times over. There is great transformation that you are going through. And while you may not see the bigger picture in this moment, the reminder to you is that there is a bigger picture and you will get to a place. Just stay strong. Keep the faith. It's like you will get to a point where you'll be able to look back and reflect on this period in your life and go, you know what, I understand now why that happened. I can see the growth. I can feel the difference in who I am. We don't always see it while it's happening, but it's happening for you. And yes, it is worth it. Yes, it is worth getting up every single day. Yes, your daily devotional practices are worth it. Any small change that you can make to the way you nourish your body, the way you move your body, the way you nourish your heart and your soul, your mind, any small positive change that you can make is leading you towards this. What they're saying to me is like, we can actually soften how we move through transition and change. And it's by making these small steps. Meditate, journal. Whatever your soul is calling you to do, listen and take action. We're not doing it all alone. The goddess Ixchel is here for us in this week ahead. So she's infusing your path with wisdom and transformative healing. Trust in her wisdom to guide you through renewal she has this incredible moonlit energy that inspires your spiritual growth and creativity. Isn't she gorgeous? So invite her presence in to work with you in this week ahead. She is the beacon of light in this week ahead. She is bringing forward to you her own alchemical frequency and energy. And she's specifically showing me movement, body movement. And you know, whether that's through dance, whether that's through a yoga flow, whether that's through walking in nature. She is like, you can move and transcend what's happening in your body, what you're holding within. You can shift energy and frequency, stuck emotions from your body by movement. But she's also bringing my attention to the joy of movement to music. And it's like, especially with Venus energy this week, you know, connecting in with that sensuality, the divine feminine from within, and allowing your body to move in whatever way she feels called to move. Yeah, with the frequency of music. The invitation is to listen on all levels. Listen to the voice of your soul. Listen to the voice of your heart. Listen to the messages of your body and your intuition. And these are all steps and tools that you can use each week, each day, that will help and assist and guide you through periods of great change and transformation. So I hope all of these messages serve you well. Please like and subscribe, share to another sister, soul friend, soul brother that may benefit from these messages today. And here's the thing, we're always receiving messages. And when we connect to the divine and allow ourselves to be open to receiving those messages, to hearing them, even just allowing ourselves to be a channel, you know, to the higher frequencies, to open the doorway to our soul, to connect to our higher selves, to remember that we are interconnected to the entirety of the universe. Namaste, blessed be. See you next week. Bye.